Contato com a fonte não importa se custo social.
Tem duas decisões muito difíceis que o Minnesota vai ter que tomar. O Randall, né, o Julius Randall tem uma player option de pouco mais de 30 milhões de dólares para a próxima temporada. E aí a tendência seria dele, né, recusar e negociar um novo contrato, só que pelo jeito que ele terminou o playoff, baixa, acredito eu que ele não vai negar essa player option não. Eu acho que ele vai pegar esse último ano de 30 milha e tentar ganhar uma renovação em Minnesota ou se valorizar para tentar um contrato em outro time.
Marcas que eu não sei nem pronunciar o nome. Tá frio, rapaziada. Salve, Victor. Obrigado pelo like, irmão. Tamo junto, mano. Pera aí. Aí, acho que agora tá bom. Só não vazar.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. We have already started here. And it's Hullet. Chance!
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that is really good tenacity. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Rafael Leao plays it short.
É o Leão
Punched
Gomes?
away.
Peraí.
It's a good spell of possession, this. It's loose, and there's great hit!
Olha o time do cara. Puta
And he's
que
following
pariu,
up!
mano.
Goal!
Eu sempre tenho que começar entregando gol, né? Impressionante.
And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. And it's played forward. Hullet. That's been intercepted. Rafael Leao. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Das pernas. Jorginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Owen.
Ah.
He's having a hit.
Tá bom.
Well, it
Salve,
was a chance,
Cid.
but meat and drink for the
Suave,
keeper.
irmão.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Vieira. And it's Hullet. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rummenigge! And he's taking no chances there.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. And he was alert to it.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira simply refused to be outdone there.
Todo mundo sabia
Arsenal
que ia fazer
really
isso.
can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through.
É, então, mano, aqui tá uns
Interesting
14,
ball.
mano. Não
Oh,
dá tanto.
shooting chance!
Puta merda, mano.
And it's in!
Pera aí, deixa eu colocar aqui, mano.
And there's
Só
the
tô
goal they've
entregado.
been looking for. A moment
pra
that
caralho
needed
pra mim.
composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of
Tô
that.
marcando sozinho.
Oh, what a ball he's hit! Rummenigge!
Caralho, mano. É
Good
só
try.
chutar.
The outcome could so easily have been different.
Assim não. Pode completar rápido, 100%. Vamos pra trocação, então. Tá difícil, mano. Primeira partida. Fala.
And it's Deco. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Por que eu ia tocar no cara tão impedido, velho? Faz nem sentido, mano.
He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ai, ai.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Owen. He's had it taken off him. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's the hit!
De fumo.
And they are pulling clear here.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now. Yaya Toure. Thuram. Rudiger.
Rouba a bola, volta pro cara, mano.
And the first half is done. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Visitar nossa loja oficial, com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda. Substituição.
And we're off again. Arsenal changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And here's... oh, now the finish! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Tries a shot! It's there! Right back in the game!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Nossa, tá cruz. Vamos tentar, né, Cid? Vamos ver. Ele botou 4 atacantes agora.
We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is
Ele
coming.
viu que eu tô com 3 zagueiros.
And here's Hullet. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A hefty...
Pênalti?
Oh, he's got that all
Opa!
wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a
Opa!
huge moment in the context of the game.
Salve futebol. Tranquilo, mano.
Arsenal on the spot for parity.
Vamos. Buscamos, buscamos. Menos de 15 minutos do segundo
A
tempo.
time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's onside. Yaya Toure.
Porra, eu ia roubar a bola, não atrapalhou.
Yaya Toure delivers.
Yeah, I think if that can be
No problem.
repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Ele atrapalhou ali, velho. Papo reto. Mano, eu vou manter, velho. Eu ia pôr o time de novo. Mas ele já tá pro ataque também. Eu vou pro ataque que se foda, mano. Já buscamos um 3 a 0. Que vinha lucro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 11, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18. Substituição em andamento.
Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Caraca, mano. Você tem dificuldade de jogar no frio também? Tipo, o dedo fica meio travado, congelado.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read
Tá
that
muito
really
assim,
well
mano.
and stopped it.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ah, e era do segundo fala. Opa.
Now, can they get it back? Gavi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well,
Ih,
this is intriguing.
Ney.
And that's a superb pass.
Ele-
Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Não vai pedir.
And that could set him on his way.
Puta merda.
And the assistant
Nossa, até
referee
calma que eu
rightly
consigo
gives him
achar aqui.
offside.
Arsenal
Vou trocar o
showing
meu,
a
velho.
good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Desvia, não basta. Ah, já foi. Puta. Achei que tinha mais uma, mano. Quando eu tinha trocado no meio antes. Não tinha mais estamina. Trocou de formação de novo, cara.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corinthians are making a change now. Neymar gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes
Beleza, mano.
everyone happy.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the finish!
Peguei, velho.
Oh, what has happened here?
Peguei no manual do
Neymar.
Simpão.
Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Messi. Gavi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through.
Ah, que mentira, ele nem marcou, mano. Ele nem marcou, velho. Opa.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Romario. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for
E aí,
a draw
Vitor?
here,
Suave, irmão?
although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Boa, Cris.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure.
Nossa. Ah, mano, que mentira, cara.
And it's Messi. And it's Vieira.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
4
acréscimo.
extra minutes added on. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Neymar. Now Ronaldinho.
Opa,
Rudiger.
opa.
Gavi.
Nossa.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah,
And
tá
that's
bom,
that.
mano. Pô, sai perdendo de 3 a 0.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Tá bom, mano. Consegui buscar, pelo menos. Salve, café. De boa, mano? Eu joguei uma mais cedo, rapaziada. Aí eu perdi, mano. Tinha acabado de acordar. Nossa, eu sempre faço merda na divisão, mano. Eu nunca posso jogar de madrugada divisão e depois que eu acordo, mano. Sempre dá merda. Eu sempre perco. Pode ser o cara mais ruim do mundo. Ah, ô Cid, mas tá bom, mano. Pô, eu tava perdendo de 3 a 0, velho. Consegui buscar ainda. Um empatezinho. Eu errei em ter colocado o Cristiano Ronaldo, mano. Muito lento. Ele é bom, mas pra essa situação de jogo precisava de mais cara rápido. Devia ter botado o Van Basten, mano. Acho que eu já joguei com esse cara aí, mano. É, então, em 12 minutos ainda. Mano, eu vou testar o ataque assim. Com o Ronaldinho de mate, mano. Eu joguei as oitavas. Terça-feira. Hoje é os outros jogos das oitavas. Aí tem que esperar quem vai vencer deles pra ver quem eu enfrento.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd
Sim,
trying
mano.
to lift
Passei da
England's
Camille.
spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the
Ah,
day.
pô, tem palma, mano.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he put it away?
Caraca, mano, vai ter um jogo que eu não vou sair na frente? Porra! E aí, Gogo, sua delícia?
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt
Mano, tenho
very
quase
much
certeza
that
que eu
this
joguei
was
com
in the
esse cara.
script.
Ou eu vi ele jogando com alguém, mano. Sei lá. Porque essa ideia não me é estranho.
Ronaldinho succumbs to the pressure. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar, Szoboszlai, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, and Messi!
Golaço, hein, Messi?
Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Opa. Nossa.
That has
Foi na
certainly
direção
made
do
things
passe ainda,
interesting.
não pegou, mano.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Thuram. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Ficou. Dois.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball! And he's managed to get free.
Ai, chuta, Gullit.
And they can counter here. That is good alertness. Deco.
Vamos daqui.
No, he is not giving anything away. England trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to
Vou
play
passar
the
isso
game.
agora,
As
tá,
you
mano?
try and
Porque o zagueiro
absorb
deixa a
the
zaga
numbers
aberta.
defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar. Rijkaard tries to clear. England win their
Inclusive, o
first
Palmer
corner,
jogou
the
muito
first
na
in the game for
final,
either
hein,
side,
mano.
actually.
Você é louco, 2 assistências
Tries
bons.
to get it clear. Oh, the shot could be on here.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Boa, Gullit.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Decent hit!
Caralho, Batistuta.
Goal,
Porra.
England! And they've got their lead back.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Com essa formação, eu tô sentindo
And now he has
pouco muito
two.
meio campo. Ah, Messi. Se eu não acertar esse passe é
Well, this is
ridículo,
what
hein,
we've
mano.
been waiting for.
Parece que eu tô sem meio campo, mano.
Oh, super find. And that has been cleared. England have got it back and they'll have another go. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that's a good ball. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Hullet, and he's lost his man here. But he's cut it out, and that was very necessary.
There will be 1 minute
Neymar.
added time.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Volei.
Neymar! He
Muito bem.
scores! They've
Mano,
done it
tá foda
again.
esse frio, né,
It
mano?
is
Eu
incredible.
penei também pra
What a
levantar.
fabulous game this is. It
Jogar no
just
frio,
keeps
meu dedo tá
getting
todo
better and
travado
better.
aqui, congelado, mano. Jogo
Look,
mal
there
mal
just
no
wasn't
frio.
much of a gap to begin with, and
And the first half is done.
Salve, Jefferson. Obrigado pelo like,
Arsenal
irmão.
come out of a half that has been
Salve,
quite
Luan.
extraordinary on many
Tranquilo, mano?
counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
Rapaziada, quem puder fortalecer no like aí, se inscrever no canal, quem não tá inscrito, vai me ajudar demais. Show. Mano, tô gostando muito. Muito não, velho. Vamos ver assim. Dois graus? Que isso? Aí não dá, mano. 2 graus é osso. Tá frio, mano. Não tá tão frio assim, mas tá frio. Tá, acho que uns 13 graus.
So we're into the second 45. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Ontem já tava friozinho, mano. Só que hoje foi demais. Opa,
that's just playing it safe and simple.
opa.
Raikkonen.
Ah, mano, que isso? Se fosse eu, duvido que não ia ser gol do cara
Messi.
fazendo essas merda aí. Duvido, mano.
And here's
Sério mesmo.
Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary. Pull it. Deco. Arsenal have a free kick.
Poucas dúvidas sobre.
And it's
Vamos
Deco.
então.
Now it's Hullet.
Era no meio.
Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And claimed
Pô,
it
mano,
back
eu tô
swiftly.
cansado disso.
Platini.
Toda vez eu roubo a bola
Van Dijk.
e volta pro cara, mano.
Thuram.
Tá ligado? Pô, tipo, tô na frente do passe, interceptei certinho.
Promptly onto
Não
that.
tem que bater em
And
mim e
that is
voltar.
that. Deco.
Voltar pro cara, mano.
Spread neatly. He's in space and looking for options. Shapes to shoot.
Ah, era mais um do lado. Aí não tá frio não, mano? Mané, acabei de responder lá. Vamos fazer a boa, tá ligado? E aí, vai assistir o jogo onde? O vulgo onde, mano? Tem que falar o lugar.
Substitution for England.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 18, Johan Cruyff.
he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. England are looking to go forward now. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Bola.
Vieira gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Alexander-Arnold. Nice sequence of passes, this.
The attendance for this match was 96,847.
Deco. Szoboszlai. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
Gin, mano, como assim? Tô falando do jogo sábado, tá ligado? Caralho, pode crer. Já tinha aparecido esse comentário pra mim, mano. Tive que desbloquear aqui. Você é louco, pai. Gin plena quinta. Mano, se bem que quinta-feira retrasada aí, ô Victor. Nós tava,
Substitution for England. Number
We
6,
have
tava
got
forte no
changes here
gole.
from both sides, in fact.
number 21, Batistuta.
Lá na
Coming
curva.
to the field, number 24, Baggio. Number
Now it's
15,
Roberto
Mano,
Baggio.
deixa eu colocar esse final de jogo aqui, mano.
He's got tall.
Eu tô empatando, eu não
And
quero
he's straight
empatar outra,
offside.
mano.
And it's Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Falta 11,
There's free
juizão.
kick. He's got to be in here. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival.
Peguei.
Vieira takes control of it, and he's on the move. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Para, mano.
Yamal.
Desde quando o Preto corre muito.
Szoboszlai.
Opa.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Palmer. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time. That's a sharp pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Very nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Szoboszlai gets a foot in here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ganhou, Cris. Ai. Calma.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe, chance!
Vamos, Mbappe.
Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly
Do Caduzinho,
turned on
mano?
its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being
Pode
caught
pá,
like
esse
that
filho da puta
when
nem
you
me chamou,
surrender the
mano.
football.
Cusão. E ele mora aqui perto de
Get
casa.
themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Defending of the desperate variety. Drogba! Oh, that's a waste.
Olha o papo de maconheiro no chat. Pode crer, mané. Bora juntar todo mundo lá no Gusta. Fazer um bife na chapa. Tá ligado?
Substitution for England.
Só os 4h20 no chat,
Oh,
mano.
now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to
Caralho, tá
admire
duas
his
barrinhas na
willingness to
internet.
keep
Que
plugging
isso?
away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Não.
Mbappe.
Caralho, deu certo.
Cruyff. Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's in on goal. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And now they can clear their lines. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable
Mané,
collective effort.
eu acho que dá,
Fall behind
mano.
they may have done,
Tem que ver se a
but
mulher
they were
dele
having
não
none of that.
basta, tá ligado?
Well,
Se for
from
dando o melhor
behind, Jim,
time.
that is some win, isn't it?
Mas não sei o que é isso, Cid. É café, chá, o que é?
But if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Ah, que é isso, mano?
Thanks to Jim Alonso.
Porra. Não, os caras tá perdendo a linha já, mano. Caralho. Aí os caras perdem a linha, mano. Naldo Lima, tá aí. Vai vender o que é bom, mano. Da grana. Mas aí não tem o que fazer, né, Luan? Sou japonês, mano. Fazer o quê? Tá ligado? Todo mundo tá fumando hash. Os caras é muito maconha, que isso, mano. Não, pois é, Cid. Tá foda, mano. É o Vitor do Dry novamente.
Well, it is a game
Ou é
which in the
Luan
grand
do
scheme of
Dry?
things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants
Você não
of
consegue
filling
subir
our
pra
ears,
primeiro, Luan?
loud renditions of hymns and songs.
Só
It is
comprar minha
the
mentoria,
perfect
mano, que você
soundtrack.
sobe pra primeira
It's
rapidão.
quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. We have already started here. Lam.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can...
Só chama lá no Insta, irmão. Não sei se você me segue lá. Às vezes eu não vejo.
Mateus did give it a
Eu
fair
vou
old
deixar meu
crack,
perfil
and
aí.
he'll be encouraged to step up again.
O resto do pessoal também que se interessar em mentoria ou página de conta.
Neymar. Smoothly does it. Good ball over the top. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Sorloth clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Que loucura, mano. O que tá
And here's
acontecendo, velho?
Neymar.
Caralho.
Deco. And it's Messi.
Eu
And it's
vou dar aqui.
Pullet. Oh, he's burst through. That has been slung
Ainda
wide. Rijkaard with a
Hora
fine
do
tackle.
passe.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Caralho. Minha zaga tá
Oh,
assim.
there's the hit.
Porra.
Goal! One sweeping
Iria
move
funcionar.
executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and
Ah,
they're
que
dead.
isso, Cid. Tá tirando, mano. Aí é foda. Aí não, mano.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho. Pullet. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tonali. Oh, they can break here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Ronaldinho. He's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nós já jogamos, mano? Eu não lembro, não. Deus. Demorou lá.
Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial
Caralho, não
moment.
foi falta,
Well,
gente.
that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
Ok,
That's
mano.
great positioning. So good from him.
Mano, tentei
Mateus.
jogar sem artilheiro ali, tá ligado?
Tries a shot.
Isso tá foda.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there,
Yeah.
both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Vieira getting this one clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Pressing high and with purpose.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Foi uma pergunta isso aí?
And it's Lam.
Mano, nos primeiros
He's had
dias.
it nicked away.
Cara, eu não vejo
Well
diferença
seen.
não, mano.
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
É porque todo mundo joga, né, no caso. Mas
Looks to go
nunca tive
up
problema
and over.
subir no começo ou depois.
And that is doing no harm at
Mas a
all.
gente trabalharia pra
Maybe
você
he
subir no
just got
começo
a
também.
tad excitable when he knows those moments
Só que é
need
melhorar
the
sua
coolest of
gameplay,
heads.
tá ligado? Ver o que você tá errando e
Okay,
trabalhar em
being
cima
behind at
disso.
the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pull it. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense
Cara,
and
tá
it's
muito
paid off.
condicionado, mano.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he latch on to this? Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Que esquisito, né? A gente trabalharia nisso, mano.
And it's Neymar. Walker wins the duel this time. Vieira. Van Dijk.
3 minutes at a time.
Neymar. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep,
Oh,
and he
meu
wins
Deus
out.
do céu, mano.
Pull it. And that interception
Ó,
was
bola que
most
tá
necessary.
passando.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, such a clever touch.
É,
There is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
time frio é foda, mano, mas dá pra chegar, tá ligado? Só que é bem mais
You don't get
difícil,
any
mano, com
points for
certeza.
stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the
Ah, se você
intensity high,
tiver
and hope
condição,
for an early
Cid,
goal. If that happens,
e gostar
it's a
do
game
jogo, tá
changer.
ligado? Acho que vale a pena pra você se divertir, ou sei lá, futuramente
Here we go
tentar
again then.
jogar profissionalmente.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Agora se for só pra jogar divisão,
Neymar.
assim. Pô, dá pra se virar
That
com
is
uns
a
cartinhos
brilliant
grátis, mano.
interception. Oh, good
Tem muita
read.
cartinha
That's great
interessante, tá ligado?
positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Ronaldinho. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Now it's Solot. Mateus. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Neymar. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Conte. Now it's Solot. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Still no way through. The
Mano,
defending here is
nossa, esse
resolute.
tipo de lance me dá raiva,
Just
hein, velho.
eases
O
him
cara
off the
nem tá
ball.
marcando e o boneco antecipa
Thuram.
sozinho.
Stood up well to him there. Mateus. Neymar in acres of
Não,
space
mano, eu
out
sou
wide.
de Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah não, Neymar. Pelo amor de Deus, mano.
Arsenal
Olha o seu
showing a
passe,
little more
cara.
urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nossa, mano. Olha que o cara tá marcando bem, velho.
Thuram.
Nossa.
Vieira. And Deco.
Olha a
Neymar.
bola dele.
They're urging him to shoot. And he was
Ah,
alert
mano,
to it.
marcou sozinho.
And here's Messi.
Quase, mano.
Arsenal appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Deco. Now it's Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Deep cross.
There's
Bola
a
não
real
sai,
appetite from them
mano. Eu
to
só queria mexer
finally
no
put this
time,
game to
cara.
bed.
Diving header.
Ah, olha o gol que eu tomo, mano. Pelo amor de Deus.
And surely that clinches it. There really is no
Não
way
tô,
back
mano.
now.
Que isso, cara.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Vou fazer um para baixo. Aí, ó. Massa. Tá de mijar do caralho também.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Ribéry. Mbappe gets into some space. And that is a little undercooked. Great ball, and he's in here.
Ah. Aí complica também, né, rapaziada?
And that was very necessary.
No meio do meu ataque, mano.
Oh, good-looking ball. Bigo is in a really good position out wide. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, played right into his path. Has a goal!
No meio do meu ataque, velho. Aí é foda.
And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems
Ai,
to have them
ai,
always
ai.
thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Has a look and plays it forward. Kyle Walker.
There will be
Rijkaard.
1 minute at a time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good running,
Avança,
strong
avança,
and
avança, avança.
purposeful. Terrific header! He scores! Players
Mano,
ecstatic, fans
Corinthians.
delirious. This and time is up.
Todo todo
Arsenal
time
have
tinha que
very
arriscar, né,
little in the
mano?
way of
Arriscar.
excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.
Pera aí, rapaziada. Vou dar um mijão aqui, mano. Voltamos. Não vou testar mais formação. Chega, mano. Sempre que inventa alguma merda, dá merda. Todo mundo tá
Well, they say
fazendo
football's
parte.
only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Neymar. And it's Deco. And here's Messi. Shot and the finish!
Futebol é simples, né? Futebol é simples. Não tem que inventar formação, jogador novo. Pô, meu Deus, mano.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Jamaica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Rodri. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Pull it. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Neymar. And it's Deco. Owen.
Deve ter 97 de passe, levou um passe desse.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hullet. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Owen. And here's Hullet. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box.
Ele autobloco no marcando na
The
ponta,
referee's
puta bloco
decided
no
that he was
profundo.
fouled
É,
outside the
mano.
box, and it is just a
Saber
free
bem a
kick.
hora de segurar o autobloco.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Neymar with a real chance here. Neymar!
Boa.
Oh, special! That is a special goal!
Esse
About
cara é da
as
primeira
smooth
divisão?
as it
Eu vi, né?
gets.
Tá mijando.
Two to the good. They have breathing space. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal are
Ainda
doing
bem que eu não fui
very
pelo outro
nicely,
lado,
thank
mano.
you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now
Tinha
they
gente
have
que
it.
alta?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Thuram can get it clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Messi. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank.
Ah, pode crer.
And here's Hullet. Mbappe. Deco. Messi. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. No, again, there's no way through. Messi. Neymar.
Esse Rodrigo é muito chato,
Threads
né?
one in. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has
Câmera
resisted the
do
temptation
jogo
to
aqui,
go to his
dinâmica
pocket.
ampla,
It's
mano,
just a
normal. É
stern
porque é
leg-up.
padrão de campeonato. Aí se eu vou jogar um campeonato fora, a dinâmica, eu tô jogando em outra câmera,
Well, he's
fica
hit
ruim,
it
tá ligado?
long, but astray. Rijkaard gets it clear. Vieira. Oh, terrible pass.
O cara me
Just the
entregou.
keeper's
Ah, não.
beat.
Sabia. Quando
Oh,
eu dei a
great
segunda adiantada,
keeping.
sabia que tinha.
Snaffled out the danger.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Fazer um gol agora pra compensar, né?
Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a very decent... Can he put it
Boa.
away? They are rampant. And they
Ah,
are
tem que se achar o
cruising
melhor mesmo,
away.
mano, tá certo.
It is a
Porque
good
isso ainda
finish.
bem
The
cara
odds
que
were
tô, mano.
against him.
Precisa
Little
recuperar
matter.
essas
Well, he had
derrotas,
to
velho.
deal with an awful
Tá
lot of...
foda, mano. Essa temporada tá foda. E tá mais foda, mano. Porque eu já sem jogar e pô, dei uma desanimada depois que me eliminaram ali do Regional Finals, mano. A verdade é que eu nem queria estar jogando por essa época, tá ligado? Mas não tem o que fazer, mano. É questão de costume, Luan, tá ligado? Eu não mudo. Eu acho que até melhoraria um pouco a minha gameplay. Eu não mudo porque nas competições oficiais é dinâmica ampla, aí é foda. É questão de costume, mano. Às vezes você olhar mais o mapinha, tá ligado? Pra compensar, talvez diferencie. O early. Ah, que dá peixe, né? Não tem nem como cair o JV, mano. O JV tá lá na Ásia, tá ligado? Pior que eu acho que eu já enfrentei ele na divisões. Faz tempo, acho que foi no Volta Futebol ainda. Eu não gosto de jogar divisões, tá ligado? Tô jogando agora porque eu tô fazendo live. Mas eu não jogava antes, não. Um time do cara, hein, velho. Cacheta? Que isso?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop.
Ah, pode
It is
crer. Eu jogo
tribal,
truco, mano.
and it
Eu
has
curto.
aroused the most primal of
E
instincts
faz
in
tempo que
so
eu não
many
jogo,
of
mano.
us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Opa.
Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets a good foot in there. Pass is just off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Hullet! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Oh, não, já estamos.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other.
Great chance! Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. It's a great ball. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out
No.
whether that was brave
Caralho,
or a
meu
bit
Deus.
stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Já também. E agora?
Pass is coming off in quick. And Hullet!
Ah,
Vieira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. First quarter of an hour gone. Deco. Still goalless. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Vieira. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
Claro, mano.
When they win it
Duvido
back,
que ele
they're not
adivinhe esse
wasting any
passe.
time. They're just trying to get the runners away
Nossa.
as quickly as possible.
Rummenigge. Hullet.
Eu acho que ele chutou. Foi
Deco.
ruim.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Hullet. Oh, super
Da bola
fine.
bonita.
Oh, great. There's the shot.
Achei que é mó
Leicester
forte,
gets it
mano. Não sei
clear.
porquê.
Owen. No way through, so back it comes. Hullet.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ronaldinho. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk makes the interception. Hullet. Deco. It's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. He's had a shot!
Boa, mas
Goal!
tem como jogar isso
Arsenal!
tranquilo. Até um muito diferente.
Simplicity
Mano.
itself.
Well, look, he moves and
Divisões eu
manufactures
foda-se,
in
mano. Eu
unique
habito
fashion.
mesmo.
This guy is sheer
Campeonato
class.
eu tento ficar tranquilo ao máximo, velho. Porque senão, se habitar já
Arsenal
era.
are in front now. The game's
Em
only
divisões
goal.
foda-se, tipo, não tá
Well,
valendo
that
nada.
gives them the
Dá pra me
privilege
estressar suave.
to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here.
Hullet!
Bogut.
Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running
Meu
in defences,
Jesus.
and that's precisely why. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Neymar.
Pera aí, mano.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Atualizar os elencos brasileiros.
Hullet. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, what a ball is in here! Vieira. And it's
Ataque
Ronaldinho.
duplo chuteio, né?
And it's
Ataque
Hullet.
duplo chutar, mano.
Ronaldinho. And he's on his way! It's Ronaldinho! Messi! Deco. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. That's Vieira. Now it's Messi. Messi. Messi! He scored!
Entreguei o gol.
Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Mano, não sei se dá pra mostrar.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Added time.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Rijkaard. And the half-time whistle goes.
Fala, J3.
Well, it has
Tranquilo,
been a
mano.
very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to
Não, mas
it.
ali vai mostrar a foto
And
dele,
in
pô,
terms
não
of
faça.
scoreline, it is close to being
Ah, não,
perfectly
faça.
balanced.
Ah, mostra
This
que
game
verdade.
living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an
Quando
hour from
terminar aqui eu
now
faço
with
isso.
the
Né?
scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Arsenal have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Messi. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Neymar. Hullet.
Ui, foram tão longe,
I
né?
think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Tranquilo, AJ.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Gently done. Deco. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. Deco. Well seen.
Caraca,
Saw that
toquei.
coming.
He read that
He
really
knows.
well and stopped it.
Vieira. And here's Hullet. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
60,332. Substitution for Arsenal. Number
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar. Number 9. Hullet. Number 10. Messi. Coming on the field.
Messi
Number
with the short one.
22, Gavi.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hit into the middle. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he get onto this? Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tão longe, tão longe.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. And now a sudden chance to counter.
A massa do Vieira.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Passing nice and neat. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. He's shifting through the gears here.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Eto'o. Oh, that's delightful. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe, and the shot!
Passou essa bola.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Ele vai tão longe.
Substitution.
Brazil are making a change now. Mbappe gathers from the goal kick. Rafael Leao. Walker spots it and intercepts. Gavi. Palmer. Palmer will not... Mbappe! And
Cancel, tá? Minha defesa.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing
Cara,
with a
tô
lot
com
more
dor de cabeça,
zest now.
mano.
He does look the most likely to grab that
Mano,
second
se eu
goal
jogar mais uma
position.
partida aqui e ver que tá muito ruim, eu vou encerrar a live, velho.
Palmer conjures time and space
Faz um
where
tempo
few
já,
can.
mas achei que ia passar, não
And that
passou não, mano.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Palmer. It's run loose here. Nicely weighted
Vai
ball.
acabar aqui, mano.
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
No way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch.
Will be 3 minutes at a time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mohamed Salah. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rafael Leao.
Boa.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of
Pior
us.
que não tem nem 2 horas de live ainda, mas tá foda, velho. Dor de cabeça do caralho. Vou mostrar lá o Igor Jesus. Mano, tá aqui não. Tá sem face, mano. Felizmente tá sem face. Vou tentar mais uma, rapaziada. Se eu ver que tá demais, eu vou ter que encerrar, mano. Tá forte a dor de cabeça aí. Olá, Ivanzeira. Mano, tô com dor de cabeça pra caralho, velho. Eu acho que vou ter que encerrar, mano. Vou jogar essa partida aqui e ver se melhorar.
Expectations rising, evidently the crowd
Tô
hoping
ficando
to treat
gripado,
it
né?
to a special contest it is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Some really good ball movement. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and...
Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in
Foda,
the mood to
mano.
take any
Conseguiu
risks.
raciocinar direito, velho.
Van Dijk. Rijkaard. And it's Vieira.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Mbappe, and the shot's on here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say both. Mbappe!
Deco. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Vieira. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's picked out the run. Van Dijk. For Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that has left him in a heap. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now can he find a shapes to shoot?
Goal!
Arsenal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! And the flag has stayed down. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Raciocínio lento, mano.
Hullet. Nedved. Mbappe. No outsmarting him this time. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Got it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Very nicely done. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Falta dois.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! Now this could be a chance. That is lovely. Just eases him off the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Vieira. Mbappe does well to get it back. The message is clear, none shall pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Messi.
Yes.
And that's been won straight back. Nice ball, and he's in here. Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Salve de bom esfriou, mano. Foi pra caralho. E pra melhorar, tô com dor de cabeça aqui, mano. Vamos encerrar a live depois dessa partida, velho. Tá foda, mano. Tá latejando.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ok, nunca
Neymar, well,
joguinho.
he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's a sharp pass.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Pull it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Boa noite, Antônio. Tranquilo, mano? Rapaziada, quem puder deixar o like aí, se inscrever no canal que não for inscrito, mano. Só hoje mesmo que eu acho que eu vou encerrar a live mais cedo, porque tá foda, mano. Foda mesmo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Muito obrigado, irmão.
Arsenal are
Obrigado pela
totally
força mesmo,
dominant
mano.
in the
Tamo
middle of the
junto.
park, a no-way through zone.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Nakata.
Pra quem nunca ali.
Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ferrou. O cara tá com cooler, mano.
He's got away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played back in. He's picked his way through.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And that's too far for anyone. And he was quick to react. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's in! That is a brilliant interception.
Nossa.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Courtois catches it safely.
Salve, seu Adriano.
It's breakaway time.
Obrigado pelo like, mano. Caraca, velho, tá foda. Tô com dor de cabeça aqui, vou ter que encerrar a live, mano.
And it's Nakata.
Não consigo jogar direito.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
E a gripe pegou também, fora o frio.
Had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Hullet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Thuram cuts out the pass.
Esse cara
Oh,
já tá
that's a
forçando a
fine
merda.
interception. Gavi. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Van Dijk. Schneider.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
And the
Boa.
referee brings it
Rapaziada,
to a
eu vou ter que
close.
encerrar a live, mano, porque eu tô com muita dor de cabeça mesmo, velho.
Their solitary strike
Mas
ultimately
amanhã,
proving just
mesmo horário, eu vou estar aí, tá?
terrific win,
Muito obrigado a
however
todo
you
mundo
look
que
at it.
colou aí. Desculpa
Your
novamente,
final thoughts, Jim?
beleza?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard
Tenha um bom
grind
resto
will
do
help you
dia
go
aí
places,
e
and they
amanhã
have a
tamo de volta.
resolve that'll envy
Fechou?
many.
Tamo junto, rapaziada.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.